Welcome everybody. New week, new week. Good afternoon on this Monday. My bad, come on kind of late. Little confusion and stuff. Try to get things set up. Couple malfunctions, but still here, still here, still here. Oh man, what a weekend! It was fun though. It was fun watching all them baseball games. Watching the Nuggets go home. Now we're gonna see a whole lot of new teams. The new regime of the NBA. So it'll be exciting watching Eastern West and Conference Finals. I have the picks on those here in a couple days when it does get started. But shout out to everybody who's here. Let's get into it. First game of the night, we have the Cubs versus the Marlins. Yeah, the Cubs they handle business. They made sure they was the kings of the city of Chicago. White Sox was trying to hang in there every couple innings. Each game they was in there till the third inning, and the Cubs just took off. One of the hotter teams right now in MLB, so they get the job done. But here they are Monday. They're Miami facing the Marlins. On the mound today, we got for both teams Ben Brown. Sorry, y'all, the microphone kind of messed up a little bit. All right, back to it. On the mound today, we have Ben Brown on the mound, 3-3 on the season, ERA 4.75 with the whip of 1.56, facing off against Edward Cabrera, 0-1 on the season, ERA 5.52 with the whip of 1.53. Heavy lean on the Cubs, of course. I mean, who wouldn't pick them? I went with them too. Actually, I teased the run lineup -2 for this game right here. I think the Cubs continue on, and I think they take over. Sorry, I'm trying to get this mic right. I think they take over to becoming the hottest team in the MLB after the Twins dropped their 13-game winning streak from yesterday. So, yeah, I'm going with the Cubs. I teased the run line -2. I think they get the job done, and yeah. What else could I do? I mean, Cubs looking so good. I got to watch the game on Saturday too when they it was funny. It's down 2-0 in the second inning, and then all of a sudden, they just took off and ended up winning. I think 13-3. And on Sunday, they took care of business too. So yeah, Cubs -2 run line. Sorry, y'all, -2 run line for the Cubs. Next game we got. Sorry, I got to do it for my laptop today. I don't know why my computer's kind of messed up, but anyway. We got the Reds facing off against my Pirates, my TikTok fans. I know y'all see I don't got skis in the background. I was disappointed yesterday. I really thought we had. I mean, what could he do though? He he gave up one hit and we could not score one time. One. Oh my damn! At least tied and went to the extra innings. We couldn't even do that. I don't know what happened to Reynolds, Cruz, Film. I don't know what happened to these guys. Last year they wasn't too bad. We was able to get some runs. We couldn't get no good pitching outside of Skeens. Now this year the pitchers are doing great. They're keeping the runs down low, giving our offense a chance to try to come back or even win. And we couldn't do that yesterday. I was so disappointed. But I'm still a Pirates fan for life, baby. Still Pirates fan. With that being said, they're back at home in Pittsburgh at the most beautiful park in the whole MLB, and we still can't get wins out of it. But park is still beautiful. Going against the Reds, who is red hot right now. They a 4-game winning streak. Coming in today on the mound, we got Nick Lodolo, who is 3-4 on a year. ERA 3.42 with the whip of 1.08, facing off against Mitch Keller, who I do like. I mean, I know the record don't look the best, but it's the errors that we commit. 1-5 on the season, ERA 4.15 with the whip of 1.33. Yeah, this one right here, like I said, we can't get runs, but we pitch good enough most of the time to keep things low. And Nick Dola is not a bad pitcher either. So with this right here, I'm taking the under 8.5 for total runs. That's what I'm going with. That's my play. Like I said, I think we keep the score low, and then we're just going to eventually give up because we're not going to score at all. So, yeah, we'll probably let Ellie De La Cruz might get a run or two or whatnot. And what's face on the let me get the batty. He's on a 4-game home run streak. So if you look for a home run parlay, might be able to get one when the let me pull the team up. Once they get into what's his name right here? Oh yeah, Benson. Benson from the Reds. He's in a 4-game home run streak right now. So chances of making a 5 against the Pirates is really high, especially when we go to the bullpen. You know how it goes with us. So yeah, if you look for a home run parlay, you might want to get Benson. He's on a 4 home run game streak. But yeah, this one right here, I think for the most part, the runs should be kept low. I think we can do that much We can do that good. Under 8.5 for the Pirates and the Reds. Next game we got coming up. Ooh, the Mets. Yeah, I know they're glad to get the hell out of the Bronx. But that was a good weekend though. Some baseball, except for last night. They just was ready, I guess, ready to leave, get up out of get out of there and get to the next series. So yeah, they got beat down pretty bad last night, 8-2, I believe it was. Thought it was gonna be a little bit more scoring and more dramatic because it was the last game of the Subway rivalry weekend wrapping up. But it is what it is. Today is Monday, a new day for them. Going to Boston. It's a split 50-50, so they don't know which way to go about it. On the mound today for both teams. Kodai Senga, 4-2 on the season, ERA 1.02. Sorry, with the whip of 1.17. Facing off against Hunter Dobbins, 2-1 on the season, 3.90 ERA. There we go. I can see a little better now. Whip is 1.30. It's a straight split right here. It was a tough one for me because I didn't know what to go. Just because both teams, well, Boston was on a losing streak. They kind of bounced back after giving up 4 in a row. They beat the Braves and they got beat down yesterday. I took Boston. I don't know. They'll at least get one more out of there, but it didn't happen. Both teams, like I said, are on losing streak. We see what happened with the Mets going against the Yankees, so I'm pretty sure this might be an easier ordeal for them. I can see the Mets getting this one on the money line just because they want to bounce back and get things right. Because that was, man, especially last night. And Soto, I thought I was gonna see more out of him, but it is what it is. It's gonna be a chilly 57 degrees in Boston though, especially this time of the year. But where I'm at, I'm in the Pittsburgh area. It's only 54 degrees here, so definitely chilly for this time of year. I guess it feels more like football season than baseball. But anyhow, I'm going with the money line Mets. I think they bounced back. They left the Bronx. They're going to Boston. Boston not looking too good at all. Let me see who's out. Bueller's the only one out. Everybody else is back in. No serious injuries for the Mets. Yeah, I think Devers is going to do what he's going to do, but I'm not looking for a player prop on this one. Money line for the Mets. Next game we have Houston and Tampa Bay. Houston, man, I was shocked that they even got got 2 games out of Texas. I thought Texas was going to sweep them, but I guess they had to do what they had to do and get that Tampa Bay. Like I said, they was going against the Marlins. I'm trying to get my screen right, and I don't know how the hell they dropped that series. They was 1-2 on that one. Anyhow, on the mound today for both teams, yeah, because I definitely picked Tampa Bay. I took the -1.5 too yesterday on the run line. Anyhow, on the mound today, we have Colton Gordon, who's first start of the season, ERA 6.23 with the whip of 2.08, facing off against Ryan Pepiot, 2-5 on the season, ERA 3.93. Whip is 1.29. They got a lean on Tampa Bay. Hey, what's up, everybody on TikTok, man? My fault. If I'm not seeing you guys, like a little disorganized today, so don't mind me. Let me see if I miss any. I listen, a lot of comments. Damn, my bad, y'all. My bad. Man, forgive me, y'all. Let me look real quick, see if I can catch everybody. This microphone's kind of messed me up too. I gotta get this set up right also. I think your Pirates win today. What you think? What's up, Ivan? I like the under because I'm sorry. After yesterday, I was so hurt. I'm not we'll pitch a good game. That's about it. But I like the under 8.5 for that one, buddy. Will Rock, what's going on? What's going on with you? Major League Baseball money line, John NYC. So far, I got the Mets on the money line. I don't know, did you tune in later or you caught the whole thing so far? But Mets money line so far for me. Let me see where else. Who's a J Visuals 21? What's going on? Cards over 7.5. I didn't get to that game yet. If you hold on tight, I got you though. I'm gonna run through these games. I won't be too long. Who's that? J Visuals 21. I think the over total runs in that game is good play. I'll let you know here in a second. Hey, my bad, everybody. I'm on my YouTube too. Kind of unorganized. I've been trying to switch stuff around. Aaron's picture lefty, right? Yes, I believe so. Ivan Rays. Yeah, hold on. Let me go back and look. No, Pep or Gordon is the lefty. Pepiot's the righty. Ivan, if you caught me right there. Okay, let me see. Let me get back to it. Okay, this game right here. Like I said, I think the Astros, I'm definitely taking them. I know they're picking the Rays, but I like the Astros. I think the Rays, after dropping 2 against the Marlins, didn't show too much promise. Ryan Pepiot is definitely good. They're picking the Rays just because it's Colton Gordon's first game. But, I'm sorry. I don't trust the Rays right now. I'm money line with the Astros. I'm going with them. I just feel they're just a better team nonetheless. Next game, we have Baltimore Orioles, who just woo. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. This is the. I thought the Braves at first, but they passed up. That boy CJ, what's up, man? What's going on with you, bro? How you doing? How you doing? This game was the craziest, or this team right here is the craziest. Orioles. Of course, you know they fired their manager on Friday after they got beat down. Tune in at work, yes sir, man. Work hard, baby. Don't work too hard, to say. Um, with this game right here, the Brewers, they was destined to beat the Twins yesterday. That's why they didn't pick a winner, because Twins was going on 14-game winning streak, and there was just no way. The Twins was good, but they're not the Dodgers or nobody like that where you think they was going to sustain something higher. And plus, a lot of the Twins wins was just straight. The teams were really no good. I mean, they streaks was against the Marlins. Who was they face off? Guardians. They was catching teams like that in the Brewers. They was catching sweet teams. They had a sweet spot in the schedule, and it worked out for them because, at the end of the day, you got to win them games because, like I said, if you work hard now, you don't got to worry after the All-Star break to play catch-up. But Brewers and Orioles today facing off. The Orioles, if you just look at the lineup on paper, there's no way this should be like this. Horrible, horrible. My bad. Well, I'm looking like this. I'm looking at my laptop right now. I know what's going on. My main computer, I gotta get everything fixed stuff. Apple normally don't do this to me, but it happens sometimes like that. Welcome everybody, like I said, on TikTok joining. Like I said, Orioles and Brewers on the mound today for both teams. Dean Kremer, who is one of the worst pitchers in the MLB, trust and believe me, man, he is so trash. ERA 5.36 for Kremer, and the whip is 1.31. Face off against Quinn Preister, who is back. He was out for 2 weeks. 1-2 on the season. ERA 4.49 with the whip of 1.56. It's hard to pick the Brewers just because I felt they won in just default yesterday, like I said, against the Twins. But the Orioles look so bad, and it's like, can they get one? 7-game losing streak. Are they that bad where they can't snap it? I can't hear you. Oh, it's my bad. Can you hear me now? Let me put it down here. Try to sit it up here. Man. My bad, everybody. I know everybody's like, man, I'm messing up today, y'all. My fault. My bad, y'all. My bad, man. I'm kind of off. It's a Monday. Please forgive me. Please forgive me. But yeah, this game right here, it's almost about, do I think the Orioles, are they good enough to get out the slump, or the Brewers picking up the pace after they beat the hottest team in the MLB? I just don't trust Kremer as a pitcher. I'm sorry. Like, oh man, I just don't trust that guy. Just don't. 46 degrees. That's chilly. I don't know if you guys ever play sports or baseball or anything like that. 46 degrees playing baseball is not the ideal temperature, especially at this time of year when you're expecting at least to get the this time when they're playing 740, at least about the mid 60s or something. So pretty chilly night for baseball. You know what? I'm going with the Brewers. I think maybe they got a spark by beating the Twins yesterday, and I think the Orioles just keeps falling out of control. No serious injuries for neither team. Everybody's playing. Oh, Jose Quintana, he's still out. He'll be back next week. Yeah, I'm going with the Brewers on that one, guys. Brewers money line for me. Excuse me. Next game, we have the hottest team still, because, yeah, they dropped one, but this is the longest streak we had this season. 13-game winning streak. Came to an end yesterday for the Twins, facing off against the Guardians, who got swept by the Reds. So they lost that crown for the King of Ohio. It wasn't even close. They're on a 4-game losing streak. Minnesota, of course, lost their first on a mound for both teams. Can you guys still hear me? Let me get this thing together, man. Whew. Okay, all right, here we go. For both teams on the mound today, we have Logan Allen, 2-2 on the season. ERA 3.70 with the whip of 1.52. Face off against Bailey Ober, 4-1 on the season. 3.72 is the ERA, and the whip is 1.37. Yeah, with that one right there, I'm sorry. I just think the Twins, I don't think they, after a win streak like that, you figure they would fall off. Nah. I got them back, but Logan Allen, I like him though. I like Logan Allen. No key injuries except for Byron Buxton still out for the Twins. He's back on Thursday. Yeah, it's a tough read. I mean, Cleveland's not that bad. I think they can get out their slump. I feel like it depends on Cleveland getting out their slump before the Twins get back on track, become the hottest team. Giants lock. I'll get to that to you. What time the MLB was that? What's the ML picks? The way what's going on. I'll review them right now, but I'm in the middle of this game right here, the Twins and Guardians. Now I'll take the Colts tomorrow. But what's up the way? Don't mind me today, y'all. Not to keep saying it, but I was reorganizing stuff, so I'm really disorganized right now. So bear with me. I got you guys for sure. Okay, we're on the Guardians and Twins. Now, do I depend on the Guardians to get out that 4-game slump, or do I think the Twins are going to pick it right back up and just become 14-1 in the last 15 games? Ah, ooh, chilly 6 degrees. Man, it's all football weather everywhere I've been checking today so far. All football weather. It's been a little chilly out here for baseball at this time. You know what, guys? Oh, I'm going with the Twins. Twins bounce back. They become 14-1 in their last 15. Twins money line for sure. I like that. I like that. Next game we got Seattle, who shocked me. I did not think they would get the Padres the Blues like that, and they definitely did. They definitely did. I was swept them too. And I'm other than Friday when I picked Tatis to get 2 bases, Mariners just cleaned him right on up, got him right up out of there, and they had the third best home record in MLB. They just beat the dog out of them. So we'll say to the Northwest Pacific Kings, or whatever you call it up there. I know it's the Northwest Pacific area. Shout out to y'all out that area. But yeah, they gave it to y'all. Did y'all dirty, man. And matter of fact, let me just look real quick. Yeah, Padres did not score more than 1 run in no game. That was insane. Especially with the batters they have. Oh man. But today's a new day, and Seattle really gets a nice little break after going there facing the Padres. They're at Chicago White Sox, who, in my eyes, the battle of the bums, them and the Rockies. I don't know. They're tied right now as far as bums because I don't know who's worse. But I think both teams are almost on their way to 100 plus 100 losing season. Anywho, today on the mound for both teams, we have Luis Castillo, 3-3 on the season, facing off against Davis Martin, 2-4 on the season. Castillo ERA is 3.65, WHIP is 1.38. Davis Martin ERA is 3.65 and 1.36 WHIP. When WHIPs like that, I know for sure, I can bet you bottom dollar that Castillo definitely not giving up more than probably 3 runs against these dudes at all. Let me see where you at. Oh, what's up, Sammy? How you doing? You were right about the Giants game the other day. Yeah, but you know how that go. Just got to keep studying. I could do better though, for sure. JR, most confident. So far, like the list I went down, most confident win. I think the Cubs -2. That was the first game I did. -2 Cubs run lines. My confident right now pick. But yeah, Mariners and White Sox. Now it's funny. It's 60-40, 60% lean towards the Seattle, 40% with the White Sox. So that means I think Vegas is feeling luck. They think the White Sox might get lucky tonight. I don't know. Let me see the weather out there. 51. Whoo, it's chilly. But Chicago, I've never been there, but I always heard people I know Chicago don't warm up until like the middle of June anyway. So they're probably used to this. So that might be the advantage that they're probably giving. Maybe the weather. They're giving on them. Well, yeah, hold on. My bad. I might miss a couple of you guys. Comments. Forgive me, y'all. Let me see. Baltimore versus Milwaukee. I took Milwaukee on that one. I think Baltimore still slumps it around. User 4029-8207-92417. I like that one. Sammy, I didn't catch the rest of that. Cubs money line. I like Joshua, man. I like Cubs -2. Cubs -2 run line. Mets game. I took the Mets on the money line. I think they bounce back. They're glad to get the hell out the Bronx. I think they go to Boston and give them an L at home. That's what I like for sure. We got right here. I think I'm calling right now in the comments. Okay. Man, so like I said, I think the White Sox are getting the 40% lean because of the weather. That's the only thing I can guess right now. Let me see any key injuries. Okay. I didn't see this one. All right. Key injuries for the Mariners. George Kirby, Logan Gilbert, and Bryce Miller all out until next week. Ooh. Oh, okay. All right. It seems a little different. That makes sense there, but most of them are pitching anyway. That's 2 pitchers gone. I'm still going with the Mariners. I don't care. There's no way they swept the Padres. They keep it going. I'm taking the Mariners money line I'm not going to run line with that one. Like I said, the weather is going to be tricky. I think that's what's in 40% chance of the White Sox winning. Money line for the Mariners minus 190. So you got to definitely put that together with somebody else. You don't want to do that by yourself. Next game we got Detroit, who over the weekend thought they would do better. Yeah, thanks for blowing it for me on what was that Saturday? Oh, so bad. And that was a nine legger I put up too. That was the only L I took was them. And I took a money line too. That was so crazy. And remember, they lost at the ninth inning because was it Bobby Witt, I think, for the Blue Jay, or not Bobby Witt, Lattimore hit RBI. It was 1-1 the whole time. I thought it was going to extra innings, hit the RBI, boom, and they scored. That killed me right there. But what a hell of a weekend. Cardinals and Detroit today. Detroit's playing in St. Louis. Heavy lean on St. Louis, of course. On the mound today, we have for both teams, Kyler Montero, 1-1 on the season, ERA 4.68 with the whip of 1.52. Face off against the one you know, Sonny Gray, 4-1 on the season, ERA 4.50 with the whip of 1.18. And I always tell people, I like Sonny Gray. I always thought, through the years, he did what he had to do. Got some little veteran leadership on him. Looking right here. Beautiful 79 degrees. So far, it's the only place with the good weather today. Far giving the feeling like spring. I'm not gonna lie. I just feel like after Detroit gave up what they won yesterday, I mean, that Saturday game kind of made me mad. So I gotta get off of that. But gotta think on mine today. I like the Cardinals for some reason. I don't know. I like the Cardinals, but I like the over more. Just because, I mean, once Sonny probably going to pitch until like the fifth inning, sixth inning. Once he come out, I think that's when Detroit actually get their runs in. Although they haven't scored a lot lately over the weekend. Yeah, most they scored was 2 runs. So they haven't been scoring lately. But I think the runs will come today. I like the over. We're going over 7.5. That's a nice place too. 7.5. I like that. 7.5 over for the Detroit Cardinals game. Where we at? I'll make sure I'm Tigers all day. Yeah, I wish it was. It wasn't Saturday, it wasn't their day, I'll tell you that much. Detroit shows Sean as pitcher. Yeah, yep. That's let me look. I'm looking at it right now. I'm gonna refresh it again. Now I got Montero. I don't know what you're looking on. I'm on ESPN with it. JRPCA home run. All right, let me look a little bit. Oh, my bad, y'all. Oh, I'm missing these comments. Angels versus A's. I didn't get to that game yet. I'm a Cubs fan, though. Don't get me wrong. I'm a Cubs fan when the Yankees play. Oh, man. Could I pitcher for Mets? Red Sox got lefties. I hit them up well. That's true indeed. But I think the Mets, man, they bounced back. They're embarrassed over the weekend. They should have had that game Friday. Can't be a Sox and Cubs fan. Hell no, you can't. You gotta do the home run play. Yeah, I'll get to that one. We had PCA home run, Detroit. Sean's the pitcher. Nah, I'm telling you, I got Montero, and I just refreshed my screen. Sean Gunther. You know that. I'm so behind. Mets game. I don't know. I should do I'm money line the Mets. The wave. I got the Mets on that one. I think they bounced back. Sagan should have a great game today. Oh, of course. Boston is not hitting you, and also they're on a 4-game losing streak. Devers is hitting, but they're not getting nowhere. I thought he would. Plus, I think Rafael Devers is tired of playing on these positions anyway, switching up. So he kind of bad at the organization. Matthew, I'll let you join the next time I do it, bro. DraftKings shows him. Now, I'm normally on DraftKings, but I did mine earlier. But I'm still going with the Cardinals or the over. I like the over more. So that's for damn sure. You're not going. You ain't tricking me out of my position. 7.5 over. I'm definitely taking with that Cardinals and Tiger for sure. Make sure I'm caught up in all the comments. I took the Angels on that game. Cloud Chase, I'll get to that in a second. Get to the next game after this one. We have, oh man, Philly definitely took the crown from PA from us. I'll tell you that much. We had him yesterday, Pirates. We had him. Oh, Ski's pitch a real good game. Okay, let me see. Nah, Red Sox Club had a little shitty because of Bregman and Devers ordeal. Yeah. I took Bregman for 2 hits, though. He got that for me on Friday. So he's getting on base. That's about it. Reds over Pirates today. Come on, man. We know that, man. I'm so mad at the Pirates. I didn't even put up my skis on background today. I went regular. Skins coming. Yeah, picture that. Well, let's enjoy it for at least 2 more years, all right? He's a Pirate for 2 years. We're going to enjoy that. because that's the last great pitch we're ever going to get. Yeah, so we got Phillies and Rockies today. Rockies, oh, that's another one Saturday had me so pissed. Sorry for using that. So ticked off. I was definitely mad. They really the Diamondbacks had to play catch up to the Rockies. The Rockies scored 14 on them. I was so mad about that. But yeah, I think they're back to normal. Like I said today, Philly, who was pretty hot. Yes, they beat the Pirates, but listen, like I said, the Pirates have a great pitching staff. We just can't score. So these are legitimate wins, a legitimate sweep that the Phillies got. So now they got a break today. Playing against the Rockies on the mound for the team, Christopher Sanchez, the lefty from the Phillies, 4-1 on the season. ERA 2.91 with the whip of 1.22. Face off against Kyle Freeland, who was 0-6 on the season. ERA 6.15 with the whip of 1.59. You know, I'm leading. Hey, you know what I did? Y'all might not go with me. Now, you can take the 1.5 run line, but here's a key thing. If you're parlaying and you don't want to pick too many teams and you want to tease something, Freeland is garbage truck. Hell yeah, Cloud Chaser. So that's what I did. I teased the run line for the Phillies -3. Why not? I'll take my chances on that all day, every day. Especially with in case you don't know, Philly has the best veteran batters in the league to me. These guys are just, guaranteed to put it a home run. And definitely go with Schwarber with a home run. He has the most home runs anyway against lefties in the MLB. I did money line for every game. Yeah, but I mean, it ain't bad if you're parlaying, But like I said, me, if I do a parlay, I don't go normally more than 4. 3's my mark. But yeah, I'm teasing the run line for Philly -3. If you're looking for a home run parlay, I would go Schwarber. Schwarber has the most home runs against lefties in the Major League Baseball right now. He is number 1. Number 2 is Judge. So if you want to do that, I put $1 to throw. Hey, man, always turn 1 into 2. You know what I'm saying? Turn 1 into 2. That's the name of the game. You want to, like I said, when it comes to this, you really want to not have to deposit money. You want to play with the house money. And I don't care how much you put. I don't care if it's 50 cents. You want to play with the house. You win, you're playing with the house's money. That's how it goes. That's how I look at things. You always want to play with the house's money and take from the house. They want to take, I was taking Strawberry Pete Crow for homers today. I like that one, Cloud Chaser. Definitely, and actually, too, I was like, remember, Betson from the Reds is on a 4 home run game streak right now. And with the with the relief pitcher for the Pirates, he might be able to get one through them too. So keep a thought on that one too. If you want to put one more play in your home run prop. Ooh, excuse me on that one. Like I said, Philly, I'm teasing a run line -3. Let's get to the next one so we get these games over with. We probably got an hour and 25 minutes till the first pitch. All right, next game we got KC versus the Giants. Man, Giants, that was a good game last night. The A's, I told you guys the A's. I was working with the A's, like far as I picked them last night. I wasn't scared of doing that. It was a close game, 3-2. They ended up getting that one, but that was a hard fought weekend for the Giants. And like I said, the A's are legitimate on the road. They're definitely, I think, they're 15-11 on the road. So legitimate wins for them. Make sure I missed the comments. But I'll take a player you think is going to hit a home run for 4+ bases of 1 RBI. That's true, though. You took the Royals for that one. I'll let you know in a second. Let me see. Make sure I caught up on the comments. Bubek has been okay late. Yeah, he has been too. Royals and the Giants. Like I said, with this one, the Royals really, 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 I don't know. I mean, I think they had to steal one yesterday for the series against the Cardinals. The Cardinals been a good team too. They was on a 6-game winning streak when the Royals was coming into that series anyway. But yeah, Giants, of course, they swept the A's, but that was no easy task. So I give them legitimate wins on that one for sure. Especially that Saturday game. That was a real good game if you like pitching and defense. But like I said, Giants on a win streak of 3. Royals, of course, they got their last game yesterday against St. Louis. But on the mound today, pitch for both teams. We got Chris Bubik, 4-2 on the season, ERA 1.66 with the whip of 1.10. Face off against the lefty, the ace, Robbie Ray, 6-0 on the season, ERA 3.04 with the whip of 1.25. So you guys really think that Ray is going to get his first loss of the season? Not me. Beautiful 75 degrees too in San Fran. That's shocking. Normally it's pretty chilly up there this time of year too. See no key injuries except for Verlander, but Verlander needs to sit on the bench for a while anyway because boy, I feel like he might get a little. I don't know, he might feel like he might pass his prime a little bit, especially this season. He's 0. He lost. Yeah, he's 0-4 on the season. But nonetheless, like I said, yeah, Robbie Ray, lefty. I got him winning again. Bubik, like you say, definitely being good. Damn, this is a tough one. So I would look at it like this. When I look at two great pitchers, I want to say great, good and great. I like the under because especially with all right, Robbie Ray is 6-0. More likely he's probably gonna pitch maybe the whole game. So you might get him for 7, 8 innings. You never know. So I'm banking on that, especially if it's close or they might have to lead like 1-0 or something like that, whatever. I got him pitching most of the game. And with him pitching most of the game, I'm confident. So I'm going with the Giants money line for that one. And I like the under. On my slip, though, I'm putting the under just because I'm looking at the pitch. I'm looking at the whips. These are real good whips, too. Real good whips. These are whips I'm looking for right here. Yeah, 7.5 under. We're going for that one. What's the win that game? Let me check 1 second. Pull it up. Definitely get windy out there. 6 miles per hour, so that ain't too bad. Six ain't bad. 6 miles per hour for that game right there. Phillies -1.5, Ronnie. I took Phillies -3. I know it's a risk, but hey, they're playing the Rockies. Why not? What's the win for that game, Ivan? Yeah, just six. It's gonna be 6 miles per hour. Hard to really rather be behind the Tigers today with the pitcher. Oh yeah, I went against the Tigers today on Caps on for sure. They got a lot to prove today. Let me see. Over in that game, is that game windy? Yeah, 6 mile. I took the under because the pitching right there. I think, like I said, I think Bobby Ray is going to pitch most of that game. Bobby Witt with the hit, clutch hit, of course. You know he's going to get a hit. I mean, that's what he does. That's what he do. That's what he does. That's what he do. Bobby Witt, if you're always going to give him a hit, he's over 90% to get a hit. He's just that good. That guy has a knack for the ball. He just has a real good knack for it. So I like that one. I wouldn't mind that pick. I would parlay that with the 7.5 under. That's what I would do if I was to come with that. Brother, just throwing it out there. I'll do Philly first 5 -5. That's me. Uh, if you think I don't know, if you're just taking off a pure luck with the Rockies, but the value of -5, you're not getting no money out of that one. I mean, that's just me. Do we trust the Twins more today or the Mets money line? Cats on. Woo! I trust the Twins more because I think they bounced back and before the Mets bounced back. But I did take the Mets money line just because Senga pitching. That's it. That's the reason. Twins are Guardians. I went with the Twins. Yeah, Cloud Chain. I would too. I wouldn't blame you just because, yeah, they couldn't get 14 in a row, but I think they bounced back and become 14-1 out of the last 15. They got a better chance of that than the Guardians snapping a 5-game losing streak. That's just me. Bucks are out, but they should still be good. Yeah, Bucks out. Bucks have been out since Friday. They've been out since Friday. And they did get they only lost yesterday, but they did win one without them though. So yeah, I think the Twins really they get it going. I think they become 14-1, like I said. So they should get that one today after he got caught that homer. Right? Hey, that was funny. That was definitely a good one. But yeah, right here, like I said, you want to know the win for the Orioles and Giants game, 6 miles per hour. Me with the pitching. I'm going with Ray pitching most of the game, so I like the under 7.5. That's my pick right there. Let's get to the last two games. The Angels. I'm glad I picked them last night, though, but I did not think, because I was like, there's no way they're going to sweep the Dodgers, but they really did. They really, man, they gave them the blues all weekend. All weekend. The Dodgers did not have a chance to seem like, jeez. So we have a new king of LA at the meantime. It'll be the Los Angeles Angels. So they take it up to the Bay Area to face the A's tonight, who are 8-13 at home. Slight lean on the A's tonight on the mound for both teams. Jose Siriano, 2-4 in the season, ERA 3.46 with the whip 1.46. Going against JT Ginn, 1-1 on the season, 4.61 ERA, and the whip is 1.54. Hey, man, I just love the A's, man. They're a pretty good story this season because I really thought, especially they left Oakland, I really thought it was going to be. I had not expected, I thought it was really going to be a bad season, a tank season, whatever you want to call it. But they really proved me wrong. But I'm going with my mind. Sometimes you can't go with your heart. Your heart will definitely won't get you no money. Yeah, I think the A's return back to normal, just beating a bad team. And I think the Angels continue on with this streak, especially feeling confident after you swept the Dodgers. Who wouldn't feel good? You just defeated the world. You swept the World Series champs. So I'm riding with the confidence of the Angels. I'm going money line the Angels tonight. Make sure I make the comments. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Dodgers going through it, boy. Yes, they are, man. Hey, where can anybody find a Tawny for me? Where he been at? Jeez. Oh man, it looks so bad. Yes, Angels for the money line. They continue on. They're going up north now. Get another victory tonight. Last game we have the Diamondbacks, who disappointed me Saturday. Like I said, gave up 14 runs to the Rockies. Now they are in they're playing in Los Angeles tonight. The Dodgers, I don't know what to say about them. They keep forcing us to pick them though, because they're leaning on them heavy. They said no, they gotta get a game. You think the Dodgers were really going to 4-game slump? I don't know. On the mound tonight for both teams, we have Brandon Fat, 6-3 on the season, ERA 3.73 with the whip of 1.30. No, whip of 1.30. Going to Landon Knack, 2-1 on the season, ERA 5.89 with the whip of 1.53. Oh man. I want to say the Dodgers just because I seen what the Diamondbacks did. I'll let you join next time on the co-host. After what I see what the Diamondbacks did on Saturday, not even calm. What was that score last night against freaking up? Yeah, they won 1-0 last night. But I always tell you keep in mind this name right here. Let me see. Dodgers going. I took the Cubs, Mets, Rays, Twins, White Sox, Brewers, Tigers. Oh, okay. You want. I, I'm pretty sure you put like 1 unit on that mug. You're gonna win some money. You might be able to pay a bill or two. And oh yeah, you put a unit or two, a whole unit on that one. You might be able to pay some bills or buy something pretty nice. If you win that one, I can imagine. That's a couple of plus right there. Yeah, with this one right here, I think. Oh yeah, I forgot. Colorado. I keep telling you about this pitcher named Chase Dollander. When you see him on the mound, either take him on strikeouts or take the under because he gets it done. That dude's really good. I seen him pitch probably 4 games. He definitely is good. Hey, anything's possible for sure. Hell yeah, Dodgers gonna win. Yeah, I said that Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But I think they got this one tonight just because the Diamondbacks haven't been scoring and they struggle against the Rockies really bad. So yeah, I like the Dodgers on this one. Actually, I'm taking a run line -1.5. I think they come back and you fading the Dodgers? Woo, damn, man. Dollinger was lighting it up last night. Yeah. And if you've been following me since, I've been telling you about Dollinger. This guy, he was a really, really high prospect. They said they give him a glimpse of one of the all-time greats. The Reds losing, I heard the Pirates might steal. I took the under because, like I said, with the Pirates, the pitchers are good enough to keep the scores low. If you check the last 15 games, no pitcher from the Pirates give up more than 1 run. Starting pitcher, the relief, how we do after that. But let me see how you take the White Sox, but also take the Reds. Oh, okay. I was to say that it wasn't me. All right. Okay, what you mean? Okay, y'all amongst each other with that one. Okay, the Dodgers, I think they bounce back tonight. They got embarrassed this whole weekend. Diamondbacks got embarrassed on Saturday. Hell, they should be embarrassed yesterday, only winning 1-0. But like I say, Chase Dollander, when you see that guy, man, yeah. And he's a smooth lefty too. Woo. How we talk about Skeens, he just played for the Rockies. If he played for anywhere else, Chase Dollander, you would have been hearing about that guy. Because he's a rookie too. So we'll hear more about that guy. Okay. Phillies under 10. No, who they playing against? The Rockies? Oh, hey. I teased the run line -3. I don't know what the score is going to be, but do the Orioles stay in downtrend trying to rally behind the Brew Crew? Man, hey. Ooh. Like I said, with that one, I took who they played because I took took the loss on that. My bad, y'all. I normally got everything wrote down. Now I think the Brewers get this one. They might have some momentum because they beat the Twins. So I'll give the benefit of doubt to the Brewers. They might keep it going because they was in a slump too. They was getting their head cracked. The Brewers on a 4-game winning streak until they lose the streak until they won that one. All right, but yeah, like I said, last game, I think the Dodgers bounce back -1.5 run line for them. They got to pick it up, keep it going. Let me see who's still out. Uh, everybody's back. Hernandez is back too. So protesters okay for a few innings. I know. Yeah, I know what you mean. Oh, Pricer. Okay, yeah. I was like, whoa. I know about that one. Yeah, Pricer. Yeah, That's why I took the Brewers because I like him as a pitcher anyway. Dodgers bounce back. Everybody, Hernandez, everybody's back tonight. Everybody's back. So hopefully they're not rusty like Kershaw was on Saturday. We'll see how that goes. Autocorrect, man. Hey, it's all good, man. It's all good. And sometimes I need correcting when I talk too, so ain't no thing to me. But yeah, that's all the games right there. I'm gonna do one more run back for everybody. First game, all right, here we go. First game for the Cubs, I teased the run line -2. Reds and Pirates took the under 8.5 total runs just because of the pitching. And the Pirates can't score anyway if the game's low, scoring low. Astros and Rays, I took the under for that one. The Rays haven't been scoring many runs anyway, and I expect the Astros to score 9 on their own. Orioles and Brewers, with that one, I took the over. I think after Price goes out, I think they get their hits on, and I think the Orioles are just going to probably give up more than anything. And you never know, he could rally. I like the over for that one. I'm gonna stay safe. Over 8.5 for the Brewers and Orioles. Phillies, I teased the run line -3. I think they get the Rockies out there. They're on an uptrend right now. They might become the new hottest team in MLB this week. We'll see. Royals and Giants, I took the under for that one. That's because of the pitching. I think, like I said, Robbie Ray stays in most of the game, and Bubik's probably gonna stay in most of the game. These guys are proven to be good and great pitcher, so I see that happening. Or you can hey, why not take this over on strikes with Robbie Ray? That wouldn't be a bad play right there. Angels and A's, I took the under for that one right there. I don't think the Angels was knocking them out the park against the Dodgers, but like I said, Kershaw, that was his first game back for the season, so I really don't play I don't feed into that too much with that one. After that game, I had Detroit and St. Louis for that one. I took St. Louis. I don't trust in Detroit right now. Not the pitcher. One guy said, I forget you said was pitching, but it still says Kyle Montero. So I'm going with what it says right here. So I like the St. Louis money line for that one. Let's say KC and excuse me, KC and San Francisco. As I said with that one, the under Seattle and the White Sox. I don't know, like I said, 40%. I'm only thinking they're giving the White Sox 40% because of the weather. Nothing else besides the weather. I don't see anything. But yeah, that one right there, like I said, I'm definitely taking the under because if the White Sox do win, they're only gonna win like maybe 3-2 or something like that. There's no way this game goes over. Or I can see Seattle beating them 6-0, 7-0, something like that. But yeah, I'm taking the under with that one. Cleveland and Minnesota. I think Minnesota bounces back and gets back on the winning track before Cleveland snaps the 4-game winning streak. So I'm going with the Twins for that one. Mets and Boston. I think the Mets kind of get out the hell they was going through in the Bronx and they bring it back to the winning side of things like they should. And like I said, it's a 50-50 split. People, the heaviest lean I see is on the over 8.5. Nah, I'm going with the Mets tonight. I think they got this one. They bounce back, get back to the winning side of things. Let's see, yes, all the games right there. Let me see and make sure I'm caught up with everybody. I don't know. I'm scared of the Cubs. Miami always gives them trouble. That's true, but Miami's a weak pitcher though. Yeah, because like I said, who's pitching tonight? I think they switched it too. Yeah, Ben Brown's pitching right tonight. Cabrera's 0-1 on the season, but he's not bad though. He got a pretty decent whip, 1.53. But that's all the picks right there for all my people. That's on my TikTok. If you missed any of my picks, you can go on my YouTube page, 223ENT. My opinions are facts. 223. My opinions are facts. That's my YouTube page right there. Oh, all right, that's my YouTube page right there. Sorry. Thank you, sir. Love you a long time. Appreciate it, Capsule, no doubt. But 223ENT. My opinions are facts is my page. You can get on and check my review of my picks. I don't know, freaking. All right, there we go. All right, if you didn't hear me, like I said, my TikTok fans, if you didn't catch all my games, go on 223ENT. My opinions are facts. 223, my opinions are facts. You can get all the recap for there. If you didn't catch the name, DM me and I'll send you the link to it. Appreciate the love, everybody. Thank y'all for joining. Hey, we only got one mission only. We got one mission only. We got to win. So whatever picks you like in mind, put it together. Don't go too crazy. Let's find a winning pick. Hey, leave it in the comments or DM me tomorrow and show me who won tonight in these picks tonight. So it's good luck to everybody. Let's get this money. Summertime's almost here. Let's get some money in that bank account for vacation. Until next time, sincerely yours. It's me, your guy, Izzy. He gets busy. Peace. Ooh, damn, I know stuff. Allergies kill me, y'all. My bad, everybody on on YouTube. But I'll catch y'all next time tomorrow. Join me Tuesday. So I think Tuesday, that should be a late. Yeah, Tuesday always got late games. I'm pretty sure. Yep. So I'll catch you guys between 4 or 5 p.m. tomorrow, man. Appreciate the love, everybody. Peace.